Yo, what's going on YouTube? Cat 2007 here. It's been a while since my last video. Yeah, I know, I've had a bit of a problem with my phone. Managed to sort it out actually, but that's another story. Reason I'm putting a video up today is because Amizo, who's part of New Vegas Nexus, has released a new mod for Fallout New Vegas, and it basically lets you drive cars. He did already release the first sort of alpha stroke beta back in January, and that was version 0.80. This is version 0.85. Now it's going to be opening up for people making third-party mods, so you can have like people making their own models of cars and stuff like that. But yeah, a few other things as well. So now you can have jerry cans, and there's a racing feature and all sorts of things like time trials and an import-export garage. There's loads of stuff going on with it. It looks really good, but I've tried to go one better with it. I have linked up my Driving Force GT with the old pedals and that up to my laptop, which is up to the telly, and I have spent a little bit of time trying to sync it up with Xpadder, and wasn't the easiest thing to do, to be honest, because there's a few sensitivity issues regarding because the actual application itself does take it's quite sensitive, in all honesty. I've had to turn the sensitivity right down to 0, and it's still not perfect, you know. I'm hoping that someone's going to be able to maybe make a mod for it or something like that, but there we go, it's loading up now. I've got a load that's quite close to one of the cars, but it is very close to the start of the game as well. So I'm really quite excited about it, and it does look really good, and I can't wait for the guide to make third-party cars. Someone needs to make the Ford Falcon, Last of the V8s, Mad Max 2. I can't wait for that. There we go, so it's actually loaded up. I'm still running on my pad. As you can see, I'm running around, but when I go in the vehicle, press A on that, it should load up inside the car, and there we go. So I've mapped out some of the keys to coincide with button presses like WASD. So there we go, press the accelerator, car starts to move, press the brake, car stops, and it's also reverse. So I'm still hoping someone out there can make like a different camera view where they put the actual put the camera inside the cab. I'm not hoping for full 3D movement and stuff like that, so you can look around inside the cab. And I know it's a little bit jittery as well. My laptop's getting on now, it's a couple of years old, and you can't really upgrade it, and I haven't really got room for a desktop. Still got little kids and that, and they're a bit crazy, do you know what I mean? So I don't really trust them. So when the laptop's not in use, it's out of the way. But as you can see, I'm doing okay with it. And there's also another mod which is very good for stopping random crashes and crash to desktop. It's called EN Boost. Oh, there we go. I told you it was quite near the start of the game. Still asking me to confirm my character. So as you can see, I'm still using the steering wheel. Very nice actually, and it's for me it's a lot more immersive, and I do actually put it in 3D with my 3D converter from Japan. Just basically splits the image down, and yes, it's very nice. I'm looking forward to it. While we're on the subject as well, Oculus Rift should be out sometime in 2014, which is a full virtual reality headset. So it's just like a 1080p screen derived from mobile phone technology. It looks awesome, and it's basically when you move your mouse or your right stick, you'll just be doing that with your head. And they have backwards compatibility with a lot of Source Engine games like Half-Life 2 and a few other things like that. Probably even Gmod. I know that Team Fortress is one, but I didn't really play that game anyway. But I'm interested for Gmod and whatever levels, Slenderman and whatever. Another interesting point as well. So I've mapped other keys. So shifter there, mapped it to turn my lights on in the car. Lights go in the car. This button here, I've mapped it to